How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com. Coming at you here on Friday, January the 24th. I hope you're having a great day today. Hello, I'm Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy's been around for a cool 19 years, and Doc Sports has obviously been around for 53 years. Been around a long time. How this works, our best selections are over at DocSports.com. And our next best selections are probably our YouTube Premium Thoughts, where I come at you every single day, usually about 8 games, and I give you my YouTube Premium selection that we work on together. It's so much fun how we arrive at that selection. And I think we're on an 8-5 run on YouTube Premium. I need to check, but yeah, you get a live. Today's live show will be a little bit later today, right? It'll be around 2 o'clock or so. Looking forward to that live show with all of you. 240 games for $20 a month, coming at you every day. You get a written summary at the end as well, and it's a recorded podcast as well, and it's just a lot of fun. So hopefully you'll join us for that. And then our final best free selections are our free picks and leans, which is the video that I share with you right now. Okay, so free if you want $60 for the premium selections, and you are new to the channel, just click on the comment section below, and you'll get free on the link below, and you'll get free $60. On yours truly, free $60 for the premium selections on me. So just grab on that link and you can get that. If you want more content, be sure to check my Twitter. It has our latest videos, our most recent updates, and our hot takes as well. And all of our videos are posted there. Okay, so what do I need to tell you here as far as our premium selections are concerned? We have a 7-unit college basketball today at 9 o'clock, 12 of 14 winning March Madnesses. This is the time of year we typically do well. You know, we missed our basketball yesterday, but we will bounce back. We'll bounce back today. Plus 24.50 in the NBA. I love our 4-unit NBA today. I love our 7-unit college basketball today. College basketball sits around plus 16.50. But the NFL, we released a 7-unit selection on Sunday, including a 4-unit NFL as well. I will probably have a 7-unit prop for you on Sunday as well, so be sure to grab that. It's in the prop section. College basketball, already told you about the 7-unit tonight at 9 p.m. NBA, 4-unit selection at 7 p.m. Love it. I think you'll like the selection too. 4-unit selection in hockey between the Flyers and the Islanders. You'll like that one. 5-2 run on the ice. Soccer, next pick is on Saturday. 29-17 run for plus 34.50. MMA, next card on Saturday. And the daily props. I have a really good 4-unit selection today in props in the NBA. You'll like that too. Plus 3,300 run in the props now. And remember, we posted plus 46.50 last year with props. And if you contact Doc Sports, you'll get the entire year at a massively discounted price. Instead of paying the daily price, you can just get a massive discount if you contact Docs. Just email them or call them and ask, and you say you saw it on this video. All right, let's get to your free play winner today. Have 6 free selections for you as usual. I like St. Joseph's today, and I think this makes sense. I know it's scary to take St. Joseph's and go against Dayton, and I get that. But I like them plus the 6.5 because I have them losing by 2, a bucket. So I'm going to take that edge, and I'm going to take St. Joseph's today. You have a 12-7 team hooking up against a 13-6 team, and I'll try to give you the detailed explanation here. Dayton won by 15 last time, and they've won this game the last 4 times. I am a huge Anthony Grant fan of Dayton because he used to coach my team at Alabama. But Dayton has won the last 2 games. I get it as well, and he's a great coach. But here's the thing. They've lost to UMass and George Washington on the road this year. That's not good losses. Both those teams are outside the top 150, and those are some sketchy losses. And then, I like the fact they come off back-to-back wins because they might have a little bit of a letdown here against St. Joseph's. St. Joseph's only being a 6.5 dog against the number 22 team in the land says something here, right? And St. Joseph's has some bite here. And, Dayton lost to George Mason at home, who's a top 90 team, and so is St. Joseph's as well. Dayton's the type of team that plays up to opponents. Yes, they beat Connecticut. Yes, they beat Marquette. Yes, they almost beat Iowa State. But guess what? They also lost to UMass and George Washington. And they also played down to opponents. And, remember, St. Joseph's is a team. Their coach has taken them to an improved win total each year in his last 5 years. So they are a team with certainly a good coaching pedigree that continues to coach them up here. He's bridged the gap slowly year in and year out. They've already played Texas this year, only lost by 9. They beat Texas Tech too, who's a top 10 team, and Villanova. St. Joseph's is not a joke. Give me the 6.5 with St. Joseph's today. As far as Milwaukee and Northern Kentucky is concerned, I like the under there. 14-7, 19-11 teams hooking up here. Milwaukee won by 7-1 last time. Northern Kentucky with some revenge here. They are 9-11. Bart Lundy's used to be the head coach at High Point back in 2009, and then he took a massive break, and then he came back as the head coach of this team in 2023. He's been at Milwaukee since then. Back-to-back 20-win seasons for him. I get that from Milwaukee. And his team does come off beating Wright State on the road, and they beat Akron by 19 at home, and they're a top 100 team. Good for Milwaukee. Now, Darren Horn's team of Northern Kentucky, he's been there 6 years. They've lost 4 in a row here coming in. They are a desperate team. And Northern Kentucky, when they do well, which is why this line is low, they play good defense as they're a top 150 defense. And I think that's what happens here. I cannot take Northern Kentucky because Milwaukee is such a good team. I can't take Milwaukee because Northern Kentucky is such a desperate team. Northern Kentucky plays really good defense, though, when they're desperate, and I like the under there. UCLA and Washington in college basketball. I'm going to go with Washington here. 13-6, 10-9 teams hooking up here. UCLA beat this team 69-58 last time. Can Washington get some revenge in the same year? Danny Sprinkle, is welcome to a bigger conference. The early games are going so well. He coached at Montana State and then Utah State. They were doing so well off to a hot start, and then reality set in as these conference games started happening. But keep in mind that this is a tough game for UCLA. I like Washington here. They are a desperate team. Washington actually played really well at Oregon. They just shot 4 for 21 from three-point land, I should say that, but they played pretty well defensively. UCLA did beat Iowa and Wisconsin at home, but I got to tell you, Washington with revenge. UCLA has lost its last 3 road games as well, and you have a desperate Washington team. Give me Washington here. As it relates to Central Connecticut against Moyne, I like Central Connecticut here. Central Connecticut State, 12-6 and 7-13 teams facing each other. Moyne won in overtime last time, and Central Connecticut lost to them both times last year. Patrick Sellers has the better team. He has a good team. They improved from last year. They have revenge. This team beat St. Joseph's on the road. They beat a top one. Their top 110 defense as well. Moyne is just in their second year of their program. It'll take some time to establish this team. They're not a bad team, but Central Connecticut is far more established and has some pretty good wins this year. I like Central Connecticut. Let's hop on over to the NBA. New Orleans versus Memphis. Give me the Pelicans here. And the Grizzlies have won both times this year, and the Pelicans have a little bit of revenge. They're playing hard. The only problem is the Pelicans have some injuries this year, as still no Ingram and no Zion in this game. But the Pelicans have won 5 of 6, coming into this game, and they nearly beat the Celtics. So they have double revenge against Memphis. I think they'll get up to play them. They just don't have the same depth, but I think they probably can hang tough here. Not a huge lean. Remember, they were down by 19 at the end of the first quarter against Utah in their last game. They didn't start that game hot, but they ended up closing well. I think they start this game hot. The question is, can they hold on? You might want to look at the Pelicans first half. That might be the best lean of this game. So give me Pelicans first half as my lean here. Finally, Cleveland versus Philadelphia in the NBA. I like Cleveland here. It's a standard lean on Cleveland. Cleveland already beat this team by 27. I wonder if they're bored at this point. They beat this team by 8 prior to that. So they've beaten this team now in November and December. It's like every month they play them and they beat them. Cleveland lost to Houston by 1 point on the road. That was my 4-unit selection. I took Houston plus the 3. They were down by 9 at the half in that game. And then, they were looking to try to bounce back. None of their key players really had a good game in that game. Philadelphia lost by 35 points against Denver. I get it. They're off such a bad loss and they could bounce back. But I'd much rather take Cleveland on the angle, bounce back, than Philadelphia. So give me Cleveland. That is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please take a moment to like and subscribe here. And I will see you on the live show probably closer to 2 o'clock today. You'll love the YouTube Premium selection. See you back here tomorrow. Indian Cowboy working hard for you every single day. Please take a moment to like. And if you really enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Bye-bye.